see themselves as a human being, not a spiritual being that has a soul and lives in a body that's recreated in the image of God. This is why Brother Hagin walked in such great faith. You know why? Because when Brother Hagin got born again, the #1 verse that he latched onto was 2 Corinthians 5:17. And everywhere Brother Hagin went, he said, I'm a new creation. I'm a new creation. I'm a new creation. He'd run into friends. They'd look at, hey, man, I heard you got raised up off a deathbed, man, and because he was going to die. He had incurable blood disease, incurable heart disease, all this stuff, man. And I mean, here he is walking and alive, and these people would see him and, oh, I thought you dead. I thought you died. I thought you, nope. Well, actually, part of me did. What do you mean part of you did? I'm a new creation. Oh, no, you didn't. You're here. You didn't. No, I'm a new creation. They tell him, well, don't you remember we did this? Nope, don't remember that. What do you mean you don't remember? Well, his brain he did. But he's saying, no, I'm not remembering that because that's not me anymore. It's not who I am. Amen. We're not talking about a fictitious thing. We're talking about he is telling the truth. That guy who helped you break into that store to rob that candy store is not alive anymore. He is literally gone. But see, a lot of Christians don't walk with an understanding of who they are as a spirit being. So you got to understand, I have a right to life as God has it. You got to know that. Why do I need to know that? Because the devil's going to challenge it. He is going to bring fire darts to your little brain, darling, to try to convince you you ain't good enough to get from God what God says that you obviously have, that He died and paid for. Well, you're not good enough. Well, I know He healed them. I know He blessed that family. Look, they got a new car, but He ain't going to do that for you. Yeah, look, they got this. He ain't going to do that for you. That's a lie. Because you got to know, I've got a right. I have a right to life as God has it. Can I get a better? Amen. But it's not automatic. That's why the difference between death and life. Death reigned. Life does not. Life doesn't just automatically